Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Today we're going to jump into everything to do with the weapons changing in the update for January 16th. We're going to go over the weapon elemental changes. We're going to go over all the buffs as well as everything to do with the core unleashing that is coming with the update. Provide some kind of images and obviously there's going to be some background gameplay. It is not of the new update, just going to be some stuff to look at while we go over the images that we were shown and kind of discuss the changes that are coming. But don't forget, if you liked the video, leave a like if it helped out, comment any feedback you got from me, and subscribe if you feel that I have earned it. Also, check me out over on Twitch. We're live 5 days a week over there. We're doing this right now, actually live on stream, so I'd love to see you guys over there, but let's jump into the video. I want to go over what is changing as far as weapons in the update. So weapons are all getting an elemental effect. So you can see the list on screen here. We've got fire weapons, toxic weapons, chill weapons, and electric. So for assault rifles, you've got Divine Punishment is going to be fire. I'll go on a list down for fire. So Greg's Reverse Fate, Wave of Light, and Restored Relic. Those are all going to be fire. The Launcher, Restored Relic, Scout Rifle for Wave of Light. Chill weapons are going to be Handgun Final Masterpiece, the Beam Rifle Clairvoyance, the Scout Rifle Frostwatcher, and the Sniper Rifle Piercing Light. Toxic is going to be Python, the submachine gun, assault rifle, Fallen Hope, the machine gun Albion Cavalry, and the Kingsguard Lance for the beam rifle. Hand cannon will be the Perforator, and the launcher will be Sigvor's Proof. Also coming back, by the way. I'll talk about that in a future video. It's a battle pass weapon. And then lastly, electric, we've got Excava for the assault rifle, Voltia for the beam rifle, and scout rifle will be Blue Beetle, and then the shotgun will be Hammer and Anvil. So basically what this means, guys, they discussed it in the stream, and I'm going to kind of shorten it as best I can. Every weapon is not getting, their damage isn't just changing to just elemental. What they're doing is they're getting an elemental attribute effect. So on top of the damage, the firearm ATK they already do, they're going to have elemental damage, and it is going to be calculated totally separately from the firearm ATK and give you overall just straight up a buff. So you will see every single weapon on this list and hopefully more. We don't know for sure yet. Obviously, there's no Thunder Cage, there's no Enduring Legacy, etc., etc. We don't know for sure exactly if this is what we're getting on launch, but this is going to be huge for weapons. It's going to make weapons far more usable, in my opinion, and they do talk about how this is actually going to be how we are going to be utilizing the weakness. We're basically going to be taking advantage of the weakness of factions in the new Void Erosion mission, which I will go over in another video, guys. But yeah, that is the weapon changes for the elements. Let's jump into the changes as far as the core system that will be coming. I've got a couple of screenshots to share to go over, and we can kind of start there. Okay, so the first screenshot that was shown for the core unleashing is going to be for the final masterpiece here. You can see on screen. Basically, there is this material that you're going to be able to farm from Void Erosion that is going to unlock these different, I guess, slots, you would say, like sockets. The one on the far left there is going to be a hexagon with a hexagon in the middle. That is actually going to be any socket can go into it, so any core can go into it. Each core is going to have a different color, which you can see in the next screenshot we'll jump into. We'll throw them both up on screen. Each core is going to have a different color, and they're going to affect things differently. So the cores are going to be obviously like Malachite, Cerulean. You can see even a new icon for purple there. It's going to be some kind of weird fish-looking thing. This is going to affect our guns in every way possible, every way you can really think of, starting with like firepower augmentation, tactical augmentation, precision augmentation, just to name a few. Obviously, you can see a few more on the screenshot. The effects will actually cover everything, including fire rate. You can see it's going to include basically everything that you can have on a weapon. Elements, it's going to affect even additional attack to certain factions. So truth, darkness, immortality, again, furthering kind of like how strong your weapon is against certain factions, which is absolutely amazing. This is going to probably be one of the best in slot ones to get, in my opinion. Obviously, you can see fire rate on there, so anybody who plays Lepic, this is going to be absolutely huge. Fire rate, reload time modifier, beam rifle charge gain speed, like literally everything can be affected. Now, it is not the biggest gains in the world. You can definitely see on some of them, it is not a huge amount. So for example, the elemental one, it's 2 to 8% additional elemental damage. However, this with, you know, if you have a gun that has 5 sockets or however many sockets, this is going to start adding up to be a substantial amount of damage. And overall, I believe weapons are going to be much stronger than they are now with all of these things taken into account. And not only that, but they're going to also enhance our Descendants. You have got Descendants like Freyna, you've got Descendants like basically anybody who has a magazine, Jaber, Luna Freyna, who else? Who am I missing? Just people who have a magazine. Haley, of course. You're going to be able to get more of an expanded magazine. You're going to get more bullets potentially, as well as Lepic. Guys, we haven't had an additional fire rate basically be addable to a weapon ever since the release of the game. There's only been a few ways to get fire rate on the weapon, but there is a way to get more fire rate for Lepic's ult now, potentially increasing Lepic's usability. Obviously, this is just scratching the surface. Every Descendant that utilizes these different certain stats in guns will be enhanced just by using this. So the fact that obviously we're buffing our guns a massive amount, this is also going to buff our Descendants in turn because of the buff to the mods that we're getting there. And again, all of this is obtainable with the new mission, Void Erosion Control. I will have a separate video going over Void Erosion Control and what we can expect to see with that. And then obviously when it launches, I'll go over everything in depth with Void Erosion Control. That is obviously when it does launch and we know more about it. But right now, just looking at the core and the elemental changes to weapons, we are basically receiving one of the biggest changes or biggest buffs to weapons we have seen probably since the game came out. Obviously, the single buffs that come along every now and then are very nice, but this buff is going to make it so weapons are definitely more usable. It excites me a lot. I definitely want to know what you guys think in the comments below. It's pretty much been the video. Yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think below in the comments. I'm curious what you guys have as far as expectations for the Core Unleashed system. What are some of the thoughts and synergies that come to mind immediately for you guys? I would love to hear it down in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you feel that I've earned it. And then follow me over on Twitch. We're live. We do this 5 days a week. Again, we're doing this live, so I would love to see you guys over there. But I hope you guys have a great day, night, wherever you're at. I hope you guys enjoy the all the content that's going to be coming out for the update. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, man. I'm out of here. Peace out. Goodbye.